Welcome to Stack Prep Quiz number 4. 10 Linux and Kubernetes interview questions, 5 seconds each. Count your score. Let's go. What happens to a persistent volume with ReclaimPolicy? Delete when its PVC is deleted. The answer. Both the PV resource and underlying storage are deleted. A delete reclaim policy automatically removes both the Kubernetes PV object and external volume asset. What scope does a cluster role cover when bound using a ClusterRoleBinding? The answer. All namespaces across the entire cluster. Binding a cluster role via ClusterRoleBinding grants access across all namespaces and cluster-scoped resources. What secret type stores credentials used for pulling images from a private container registry? The answer. Kubernetes.io/dockerconfig.json. Kubernetes.io/dockerconfig.json holds authentication data for pulling private container images. In LVM, what sequence of layer creation creates a usable logical volume from a raw disk? The answer. Physical volume to volume group to logical volume. LVM initializes physical storage into physical volumes, PVs, combines PVs into volume groups, VGs, then allocates logical volumes, LVs. How do you view systemd journal messages specifically generated since the current boot? The answer. Journal CTLB. Journal CTLB, or boot, filters log output to messages collected during the current system boot. In top output, what does high %wa, iowait, CPU percentage indicate? The answer. CPUs are idle while waiting for pending disk, network IO iowait, %wa. Represents the time CPUs were idle while the system had outstanding disk or network I/O requests. What does set E at the start of a bash script enforce? The answer. Exits immediately if any command exits with non-zero status. Set E, errorexit, causes bash to terminate immediately if any simple command fails, returns non-zero, unless handled in a condition. What command inspects active socket connections and shows listening ports with process names? The answer. ss-tulpan. ss-tulpan shows TCP, UDP sockets, listening sockets, process context, and numeric ports. If no network policy selects a pod, what is the default traffic behavior for that pod? The answer. Both ingress and egress traffic are allowed. Pods are non-isolated by default and accept traffic from any source until a network policy selects them. In a CNI plugin implementing the IPAM responsibility, what is its main function? The answer. Assigning and managing IP addresses for pods. IPAM, IP address management. Plugins allocate IP addresses to network interfaces created for pods. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments and subscribe. New question every day.